В ночь с 14 на 15 августа компания Колибри Кофе выиграла 2 лота в национальном конкурсе Cup of Excellence Salvador. Cup of Excellence – это еще один случай в этом году, когда лоты закупаются без предварительной дегустации. В этом году мне не удалось принять участие в этом конкурсе в качестве судьи, поэтому свое решение об участии в аукционе я приняла, опираясь на мнение своих коллег, которые являются судьями Cup of Excellence и работали в крупнейших центрах Cup of Excellence по всему миру. 2 центра располагались в этом году в Японии, 1 центр в Норвегии, центр в Австралии, в Корее и, разумеется, в Соединенных Штатах Америки. Центры располагаются там же, где находятся ключевые покупатели Cup of Excellence, поэтому хотелось бы, чтобы со временем и в России посчитали нужным и важным разместить такой центр. Благодаря системе Cup of Excellence мы получили возможность написать письмо самим фермерам, связаться с ними и, пожалуйста, взяли с ними небольшое интервью. Знакомьтесь, Карла и Алваро, владельцы фермы Zenith, Puerto Arturo. So this is me, this is Hummingbird Coffee. And I'm super happy that we bought your coffee.
We're so happy that you did. We're really happy that you did. This is our first time, so
direct trade.
Your first direct trade. So you never ever did any direct trade before COE?
No. We always use brokers and through the mills.
Okay, so then tell about yourself a little bit. How many years altogether, and what was the casual practice for you? How you were selling and buying, you were growing and selling your coffee?
We're both 5th generation of coffee families. Each family was coffee producers. So the farm is 150 years. It used to belong to Alvaro's mom. And then my father bought it for us as a gift. So we started working it in 2014.
That's right.
2014. And we renovated almost the whole farm. It's a small farm. It's how many acres?
It's around 20 acres. 20.
That was after the Civil War, right? After the uprising.
Yes. 2014. And we did almost 80% of the farm new, and we decided to do it with specialty coffee, most all of it. We took everything out and we did the mostly Pacamara. We left some Bourbons and some Catimor that we had already. And the rest, like more than half of the farm, we did it with Pacamara.
So why are you growing coffee? You must be having some other businesses as well, because just coffee feels like it's never enough for living.
It's never enough for living, but we really like it, and we're both architects.
We are architects, and we run a small business in architecture. We mostly build residential houses, but at this time of the year, with this pandemia stuff, we are stuck with only coffee at the moment. Thankfully, in our country, we have been able to still work the coffee farm with our people, with our help. So we are very eager to continue to show our kids, how to farm coffee here in El Salvador, and we are very happy that we are becoming some example in the area on how to begin again a new generation of growers, because before, like my mother and my grandfathers, they were used to just grow coffee as usual, in volume. So our change in history here is that we are focusing on specialty coffee and trying to get a direct trade. As my wife said, you are the first one. So very happy to
welcome to Russia. And speaking money-wise, direct trade versus this cooperative story. Last year, we bought a lot from Maria Zoile, also during the Cup of Excellence competition in the auction. And we realized that when she was trying to sell her coffee to the cooperative offered some price much lower than even the market. And then she decided to go to COE just to prove that the coffee is worth more. So from your perspective, working with co-ops versus direct trade, how much, I don't know, in percentage or in value, in money value, does it matter?
We haven't ever worked with co-ops. We just do our work and then we sell it. And all of our sellers have been national buyers that they resell it somewhere else. So probably we're losing about 20-30%.
More, I
Or
guess.
probably more.
Around 40 to 50%, actually.
So this intermediary share is so big that it's worth for you to try to find people like us to sell directly.
Well, last year we went to the World of Coffee and we visited so many people and we had letters and stuff. But then the pandemia came and someone was going to come and visit the farm and the other one. But then the mail was so slow, we couldn't send samples. And it's been hectic these few months, like trying to do business outside.
How does it feel like for you to be a Cup of Excellence winner? So what is it? What do you feel when you wake up in the morning after getting that status?
I feel very proud. We feel very proud because our work is working, and it matters so much to us that we put so much effort in it. And really, we do. Most people do like 2 or 3 crops in harvest time. We pick only the ripest. So if this every 15 days, we go and pick just the ripest, and we do small little crops all the time. So we have the best quality. So that makes us proud.
Well, you just mentioned that you didn't have chance to send samples to people interested. And actually, COVID time is a perfect time to check how much you know your farmer, your supplier, how much do you really trust. And this year, my company, we've been making most of our contracts blind. Ethiopia, I managed to confirm samples before pandemic, but Colombia, I bought blind. And COE, as I told you, I have no idea how your coffee tastes like. Will you tell me?
It's good.
It's good. It's good. It's very good.
Yes.
We were surprised with what the Coffee Council sent us, because the Q grader here, it doesn't give us that many flavors. He just says citrics and stuff. But we found out that we have roasted almond, molasses, plum, dried fruit, mango, papaya, marzipan, jasmine, brown sugar, mandarin, orange, bitter chocolate. We didn't know that we had that many flavors.
Well, given that I know most of the people who were judging your coffee around the world, I can really trust my colleagues and friends, and I can trust their opinion. And thank you for sharing their notes. Now everybody in Russia will know these notes. We only need to really wait for your coffee and roast it and send to everybody. I was bidding in the national auction. Usually it takes longer than the international auction. International is always one day. National this time, my opinion, it's too long, the 3 weeks, because everything happens in one last hour. And on the bidder side, we don't know who we are playing against. We only see the numbers, the codes of other people, other companies. And how does it look like from the seller side, from the farmer side? Can you see who is exactly bidding for your coffee? Are you watching this?
No, you just see the changes and the last day, because the 3 weeks we were looking and it's not moving, it's not moving. What's wrong with our coffee? It's not moving. But all of the other farmers were in the same place and they were writing, why is not my price moving or something? But the last day it moved, but you only see the changes. You don't see the names or anything else. But it's exciting.
It is. It is. It's very fast when it's getting closer to the end. Here it was. It was, by the way, my birthday. It was the night from from August the 14th to the August of 15th. And one of our customers, he was online with me, chatting every single moment. Are we winning? Are we losing? So it was a very, very emotional last half an hour, waiting for either we are getting the lot or not. What would you like to say to roasters who might buy your coffee and to final customers who would be drinking your coffee? If you had an opportunity to see them in person and to meet them in person, what would you tell them?
You go.
Well, try our coffee first, and you will know all the flavors and the richness of the story of our farm. Here we are very eager, to sell our coffee because our workers do a lot of work at picking it, and we are very eager for people to get to know it.
Well, I just want to add that we help a lot of people in our farm. It's a small farm, so we have a small group, around 40 people, 40, 60 people in the harvest time. And during this time of the year with the works, it goes around 20 to 20 all year round. But half of these people are women that don't have husbands, that have kids. And by buying their coffee, you're helping them keeping their jobs. And that's something that we really want. And as we're starting, we want to keep up helping them, and each year give them a little bit more of health system, or I don't know, help with their kids and their families, and try our coffee. And I hope you like it. We do it, as I said in the video, we do it with love, and we do it well. We try to do a good job.
Well, I have came across through an opinion in the Instagram discussions and sometimes just in the chats. People say that I don't want to care about who grew my coffee. I just want my perfect cup, my perfect flavor. But as a person who knows how to source the coffee and what kind of effort it really takes to deliver a great cup of coffee, I can say that sometimes they do deny it. But in fact, it doesn't just happen. Amazing coffee is the only consequence of people doing their job who really care. And when I'm sourcing the coffee, I sometimes can kind of read the story of a company through the cup. If people care, it's clean. If people don't, there will be some kind of dirt or whatever. It's inevitable. Mm-hmm. We look forward to receive your coffee here in Moscow, and you will be posted. You will see the results, how we receive it here, how we roast it, how we sell. There are already people waiting for your coffee. It's kind of pre-sold. 200 people are already waiting for your coffee here.
Wow.
Wow.
That's so great. Yes. I just want to make clear that we work all the coffee in our farm and the picking and everything, but then it goes to a mill. And then we have our eyes almost on top, but it's not ours, so we don't have the control of the mill.
I get it, but I think it could be next step for you, because many farmers like Maria Boto, she also used to be handling her coffee to the mill, and then sometimes the trace is lost, you know. And it's better to, for full control, it's better to establish something in your
We're going
own.
slowly. This last crop, the year before we only had like 4 beds so we can have samples. Now we have a full set of African beds, and we're trying to go on and on, slowly, but going.
I hope that the money you get from the COE will help you to really move faster. On our website, we have a page that is called Roasters, and there is a map. Every roaster that wants to be on the map is on the map. So you can see the map of Russia with the fires, and that means all the places, I mean not all the places, but some places where the coffee will end up. This is a kind of our way to advertise our customers. And for you, we'll prepare a special page with what we call a passport of the lot. And the story, your pictures, your descriptions, everything, COE status, it will be on a special page on our website, so that people could share the story and easily communicate it to their final customers.
Excellent.
But Valentina, I have a question for you.
Oh, yes, please.
What about the name of your company, Hummingbird Coffee?
Yes, I remember you have hummingbirds. Probably you see it there. There is a hummingbird here.
Oh yeah.
It's made of stone, and it's from Brazil. But originally the idea was very simple. I was looking for a symbol that would be somehow connected to quality of coffee, but not so stupid as luwak, you know, not the end of the story, but something before that. And I found that hummingbirds, I read a book from Guatemala about ecosystems where coffee grows. And there I noticed a small fact that hummingbirds are part of those ecosystems with the pollination, and they travel back and forth. So I thought it's not direct, which finally, you know, it describes me as a company as well. I'm not growing it, but I'm facilitating the exchange of everything in nature around the coffee business.
Karla said to you, we are protecting a small garden inside the farm, you know, with pollinating flowers, and we have around 15 species of hummingbirds. I recorded a new species for El Salvador in our farm last year, and we hope to get to have this small garden going on, because we have a lot of butterflies and hummingbirds pollinating all our coffee around it. You know, they come across in flowering time.
Whenever you want to come to El Salvador, you're more than welcome.
Thank you for this. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And let's show your farm to the world.